Get the party started. Morning, everybody. Who we got here? Scott, George, Green. Those good players. Who else we got? Height in the building. Rhyme in the building. K4DEK in the building. Morning, everybody. Morning, Joe. Morning, brother. What's good? What's good? How we feeling today, everyone? Happy Wednesday. New faces, new names. Love it. Yeah, love it, love it, love it. How y'all feeling today? Everybody doing good? Weekly top wick or what? Never broke the high here. Let me get the Zoom set up, gang, and then we'll be all set. Joe, what's good? How was that gym session this morning? WWNBC. Let's get this. Let's get my clone away. Let's get this doc out of here. Let's get the chat. Amazing did buys back in core. Nice. Love it. What time is it? 7:10? All right, let's get this ball game started here. Let me just send this link out. Let's get the link out to all the peeps. Signals, boom, boom, boom. All right, screen is being shared. Morning, Green. What's good, brother? Let me send this. All right, I think we're good. I think we are good. Who's ready for story time? But first, who's ready to be disciplined today? Who's ready to wait patiently today? You guys see what happened yesterday, right? We stayed disciplined. We waited. We remained patient throughout the stream. And we got a beautiful setup and a beautiful trade. Morning, George. What's going on, brother? Or good afternoon to you. Good afternoon. Okay. One more second here. Maybe like 5 more seconds. All right, we're Gucci. We're all good. We're all good. So, all right, y'all ready for story time? We got a story to tell. We got a story to tell. All right, so let's take a look at gold here. My trade tracker tells me 9:30 is our sweet spot. We get our stream at 7. Amazing patience every day. Yep. Yep. Let's get the chat. My bad. I was looking back too at March of last year. We did start to take a lot of pre-New York trades last year. We went 20 wins, 3 losses in March last year. Let's see if we can duplicate it. Let's see if we can get 23 wins and no losses. Morning, Anthony. But losses are inevitable, right? So let's get to it here. How's the music? Are we too loud? Let me see. All right, so let's do a little analysis, a little story time here. Let's see what we got going on the charts today. See how we can approach gold today, what it's looking like. So looking at the weekly time frame here, we are pretty bearish, right? We've pushed up. We've now created that push back down. And it looks like we have closed below these levels here on the weekly time frame pretty nicely here. So you have these areas here, you have this area as well, and then you do have a support down here. So all week, all month really, we've been looking to target these areas down here, the support level. We've not gotten there just yet, but it looks like we're still continuing down on our way. One thing we could say for sure is that we definitely have closed below, all these levels here, right? So that's kind of what we're looking at in terms of resistances and supports and we've closed below, but this weekly last week closed with no bottom wick. So that's a bit of a issue here. But as of right now, it looks like we created a top wick. As long as this weekly candle here doesn't break the high of the previous weekly candle right here, it should be good to continue driving down, right? So we did push up. We did not break that high at all. And as we said on Monday, this candle should be able to push up, create a nice top wick for us to come down. If we do break those lows, you know, we should head back down into these levels around here and around here. So something that we have to look out for here. Those are kind of targets here on the weekly time frame, but again, we've created a top wick. We failed to break the high. We're starting to push back down a bit here. So let's go take a look at the daily time frame and see what information we have here. So daily obviously closed bullish yesterday. We did close bullish right at support, right? The support right here you have on the daily time frame. If we mark that off, we closed above it, but barely. Now we are bullish on the day, right? This current daily candle has come down. It's created a bottom wick. Right now you're creating higher highs and higher lows, right? You got a low, you got a high. This one did break the low, so that's your official low. You have a high, a new low, a new high. Now can this be a new low to come up and create a new high, and have this daily candle push up, you know, looking something like this today, right? Create a new high here. So something we are looking at. We don't know yet, right? We're just right now the candle it's created a top wick, which is nice, created a bottom wick. So it's all about now, can we break the high and fill this wick here? So I just want to see where the weekly high is. So let's take a look. I think it's right here. Yeah, so that's your weekly high, previous weekly high. If we do end up breaking that, high probability that price will continue up, and then you may see a support here on the weekly time frame for price to continue up. But one thing that we did discuss on Monday is that we can get a few bullish candles here to create that top wick and then come back down. So you just never know. You may see something like this today, where this candle just, you know, pushes on down, and, you know, let's say we close off the week something like this, right? Today's Thursday, right? Yeah, today's Thursday. So basically we drew this out on Monday, how we could have candles come up, you know, retest this area up here, and then you can see a push down. So high probability of that happen as well today. But according to price action, we are bullish, right? So we are going to be looking for buys here today, and range 2 sells. So let's go down. Let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame here and see what we got going on. So right now the 4-hour time frame has, let's get rid of these. 4-hour time frame has clearly made a support right here, and you have a resistance right here, right? So right now we're basically just caught up and stuck in this range here, from, what is this, 1839 to 1832. So you're caught up in this range right now. Prices just kind of made a support, made a resistance. We have pushed up, we've retested that resistance, pushing back now. So we're pretty bullish here on the daily, pretty bullish here on the 4-hour time frame as well, as you have this push up, this retest, and now possibly a continuation of the push up. So let's take a look at the 1-hour time frame, see what more information that has for us. So 1-hour time frame, you've broken above the most recent area, right? So you can say that the 1-hour time frame has been stuck here in this range from right here, right? You had this resistance, you had this support, and it was just kind of chopping around in here. This 1-hour candle actually was the first candle to push up and break out of the range, right? So that indicates that there is bullish volume. You do have another area right here to be aware of, but you know, as of right now, the daily, the 4-hour, and the 1-hour are all very bullish. Let's take a look at the 30-minute real quick, see what else we got. So a bit choppy here on the 30. Let's mark this off on the 4-hour here, right? So if you get this resistance and you got this support, well, what's that look like on the 1-hour time frame, right? So on the 1-hour time frame, you can move your resistance up to probably right around here, 1838. And then you have clean traffic on the way up, pushing up into these, what is that, 1844 area. So about 60 pips on the way up. And then on the way down, you have, it gets a bit choppy here, right? You have, because below this support, you have another support right here, right? Another support right here. And then you're good until this area down here, which is like 1823, 1824. So here's the question, right? We're gonna need range 2 sells here, right? Because we're extremely bullish on the daily, very bullish on the 4-hour, currently bullish on the 1-hour. So if we're looking for sells today, we're gonna need some sort of a range 2 breakout, and we may want to avoid this support here and this one. All right, so you may want to wait for 1827, and then you have a clean, swift move and a nice clean range down into this area here at 1823. Let's see what that is. I believe that's probably about 40-50 pips. Yep, so 50 pips there, and then you got 60 pips up here on the way up. So not the greatest range here on gold in terms of the 1-hour time frame. Probably want to stay out of this range today because we don't know what, let's see what these lines represent, right? So you don't know what the daily candle wants to do in this range, right? So it's very unpredictable. You have support after support after support here until 1827. And then you have clean candles down to the next support, which is 1823. So if we do end up taking a sell, right, and we get this closure below this level, well, at this point you have another support right off the rip 12 pips away, and then another support 21 pips away, right? So do we really want to take sells going against the daily bias, against the 4-hour bias, when we have a support here and a support there? I don't, right? I would much rather wait till we have a clean range to drive in. And from what I can see, as of right now, this is going to be your clean range, right? Because you have a nice clean candle, and then below here, you have really clean candles, right? So the idea here is to look for the cleanest ranges where price action can move in. And according to this, that is your cleanest range. So what would be really cool is if you can get some sort of a range to form here, right? Let's say this candle closes bearish, next one closes bearish below, you know, next one below here, and then we kind of pop back up to create our second range, right? So come on up, right? Come back, create some sort of resistance, and then you know, dive back into this range here. So this is what I would love to see, some sort of a fake out back into the range, and then we can kind of take our sells coming down. So, but to be honest, the sells today, the only reason why I'm even open for sells today is because we have that weekly time frame and we have not broken the high of it yet, right? So that's the only reason that we could be looking for sells here, because it is Thursday. There's 2 days left on this weekly candle, and this weekly candle could very well drive all the way back down, right? And re-break the lows and come on down to support, right? So that's a high possibility by the end of the day tomorrow. So you want to see how you can safely take buys and sells here. So that's going to be the ranges here for me on gold today. So not the greatest ranges. This is a pretty big consolidation zone here. The 30-minute is super choppy on the way down as well. but you know, I think below here you get clean sells. So as of right now, we'll leave the charts looking like this, and we'll wait for clean ranges. Let's see what we got here to trade, right? So there's a lot of room below here, right? Coming on down to these areas here. This is basically just your point where you want to move stops to break even. And then I believe up here, yeah, so it's not the, is that the weekly high again? Yeah, weekly highs up here. Let me just mark it off. So yeah, that's probably gonna be the scoop here for today on gold. Unless we can form some sort of a clean range in here, I'm gonna stay out of this range today. Not the greatest range, a lot of choppiness. You do want to see a clean breakout, and that way your price can start to flow flawlessly through that range. So gonna be looking for range 2 sells below this area here, and gonna be looking for buys above here, going with the daily bias, 4-hour bias. And yeah, that's probably gonna be the day. This is a pretty big range we're trying to stay out of here, but gotta do what you gotta do, man. You gotta read price action and move accordingly, right? You gotta move correctly, because at any point, you know, you try and sell in this area right here, you know, daily candles bullish, at any point price can pull back on you, right? So that's gonna be it. That's gonna be my my day here on gold. So buys above here, 1838, 659, and range 2 sells below here. And once we do make our way outside of the range, it gets pretty clean. So if you can stay patient and remain disciplined today in this range, then when you get a breakout, you'll have all your bullets to take positions here. But pretty much gonna stay out of this range. Not gonna touch it today, unless we get some sort of a cleaner price action here. But as of right now, not gonna touch this range, but this range up here is good, and then this range down here is good as well. So that's what it's looking like here for gold today. That's what it is looking like. So good money, not good, good money. Aight. And sells wouldn't be bad. Sells wouldn't be bad. If we can get down here, I believe that breaks the daily low. Yep, daily low's right here. Let's mark off the daily low. Daily low's below this, but you also have this support right here that you know, like I said, this is 12 pips away. So are you willing to risk? If you're willing to risk it, you do your thing. But for me, from what I've seen in the past, from the data that I've sample sized, I'm good on those 12 pips. Those may be your pips, but they ain't my pips. So yeah, that's the day here on gold, chat. That is the day here on gold. Can you explain why, with high volume, enough volume price wouldn't be able to break through the support to the left if it closed below 1831? 1831. Yeah, you have a support right here, and then another one right here. So I'd rather wait for a closure below here. And if price does break through these supports, 1, 2, 3, then there's a high probability, and plus it breaks the daily low, then by the time it gets to this range here, there's a way more of a high probability chance that we can continue down. But let's let price break through this without us being involved, right? Because we don't know if price could break through this or not. You know, we don't know. So we're going against the bias. You don't want to piss in the wind, my friends. Is it because we're very bullish on the higher time frames mainly? Yeah. Yep. Daily's bullish, right? So no matter what we think, right, we have to go according to what we see. And although we think that this weekly time frame will reject and flip bearish, we see on the daily time frame that we have closed bullish yesterday very strong, and we have closed above, just a bit above, but above indeed. So at any moment this candle can pull back up, break the high, fill the wick, retest these highs, right? So we have to, we think that, this next, right, like what we drew out the other day can happen, of course, and that's fine. But we don't want to risk it too early, especially when price action is just super choppy. Like look at it this way, instead of stretching it out, because stretching it out sometimes gives you FOMO, right? Look at it this way. Do you really want to trade this? Do you really want to trade right here, going against the daily bias? That 35 pips, in my opinion, is not worth it for me. So that's why, that's why I'm gonna wait for 1827 here today. No piston in the wind, yeah. Did I say that?
Yo, yo. Good morning, brother.
There he is.
It's poppin' chat. How we doing?
Dang. He's here. Chat seems to be doing good today.
Love it.
Everyone feeling great, chat? Johnny Boom Bots is in the building. What it do?
Morning, Scott.
Scotty boy. Scott. Man, I forget when, but I know we drew this out. I think it was Monday. We drew this exact price action out here. Bullish candles coming up, and bearish candles breaking the lows and engulfing. But again, we have to go based on what we see, what's actually happening in the markets, right? So nice rejection on the 4 hour. 1 hour is bearish, right? We broke the high, but we're now bearish. This 1 hour candle has no bottom wick. So I'll be super pumped to take sells, right? It's not like I'm totally against sells today. I'll be super, super pumped to take sells below 1828. Until we get a move and close below 1828, I'm not super pumped. But once we get that, I'll be super pumped, and we'll execute like professionals. Johnny Boombots.
Morning, George.
George, good afternoon. You gotta say good afternoon to George.
Good afternoon, George.
What up, chat? How's everyone feeling? 15 likes, nice. Thank you guys, appreciate it. If you guys haven't subbed to the channel, go ahead and take a second, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are here every single day, Monday through Friday. But yeah, that's gonna be gold. Let's see if Buddy here can make a bottom wick for its friend. And yeah, because what happens, Scott, is that what I've noticed a lot of times is, let's say you do get a closure below this area, right? Because everyone and their mother is looking at this support right now, right? Everyone is looking at this support. If we can, all the retail traders are looking at that support, and they're saying, man, if we could just get a close below, I'm gonna be in there, right? But a lot of times it's gonna happen, and I think you know what I'm about to say already, but you're gonna see a fake out back into the range. You're gonna break the low, you're gonna activate all sellers, and then you are gonna break back into this range, break these highs, and start to continue on up. So that's what we want to avoid, that's what we want to stay away from, and that could definitely happen according to the daily time frame here today, right? Because if this was a 30-minute chart, what would we be saying right now? Look for buys, right? So just gotta hang tight. Faked out on the fake out. Yep, there you go. I've definitely gotten tapped with that before. Yeah, I think we all have, right? And that's where the range 1 and range 2 breakouts came from. Shout out to Don Vo. Taught us a good lesson. We back tested it for well over a year, and chances are if you're going against a daily bias and you get an initial break, you're gonna be looking at a fake out. So if it drives, it drives. If this thing just decided to be like, Nick, you're wrong, I'm going downtown, and then this candle ends up on your keyboard, I don't care. Not my trade. Not my trade. Hey, chat, can we get 200 subscribers today? Can we do it? We're almost at 190. We're almost there. I believe we can do it. By the way, I let the music playlist continue on from yesterday because I don't think we heard Green's favorite song yet. And it's on this playlist somewhere. But Green never told us that we heard it yesterday. So it's got to be coming up. It's got to be coming up at some point. Not yet, you see? I know. I know, sir.
Yo.
There he is. What's up, brother? Good morning.
Oh, good morning, brother.
Good morning.
Happy new day.
What's happening, John?
What's happening?
Sure is.
Anthony, how was your night? Remind me tomorrow.
Gold made a nice push last night at 8.
Yep. Yeah, we were on looking at that. Nice little rundown. Where was that? That was here, right? Yep, right here.
Yeah, right over there.
Closed below. Oh, it didn't really close below. It closed below here, but it did push. It did push, and then it looks like London did nothing, huh, George? Nothing there on London last night. We do have unemployment claims today at 8:30. All right, so we have unemployment claims here. So let's see if that'll give us some sort of a push. 30-minute opened up. Previous close, no bottom wick. Previous open, no top wick. That's a recipe for a pullback. But yeah, pretty big range we're gonna stay out of here today. Let's take a look at pound yen. Oh damn, yeah, still got everything marked up from yesterday here. Drawings. I caught 18 pips on some sells. Was the only move on the 15. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, weekly reject. All right, cool. So let's take a look at pound yen here as well today. So weekly time frame. What was the monthly time frame here? I think we were bullish. Yeah, so pretty bullish here on the monthly. We just opened up yesterday, so not too much happening just yet. Weekly time frame is bullish. Closed bullish outside of this range, right? We were looking at GJ for quite some time, waiting for some sort of a breakout on the higher time frame of these areas, right? And then you finally finally broke out of this range, right? So you had this candle close above, next one made a bottom wick, pushed up. Now here we are between yesterday and today. It looks like we created a bottom wick, pushed up into these areas, and now started rejecting. So let's take a look at what that looks like here on the daily time frame, so we can get some more information on what's going on. So daily time frame yesterday closed weak doji bullish, and then you also have this nasty rejection. So this was Monday, Tuesday. No, this was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and now we're here Thursday. So we had a push up, we had a rejection, we had a push back down. We don't know if this is a support or not, but as long as this candle respects the low of this candle, at any point we can start to drive up today. So let's see what the 4 hours looking like. 4 hours in a range. You have this area down here, which would create a support. You also have this area right here, where we create a resistance. And now we're just kind of chopping around in this range a bit, waiting for a breakout. Let's take a look at the daily one more time. Daily high is right here. If you do break that high, you should be good to go up today. So that's the daily wick. It looks like you're trying to create a support, but we don't know if this is a support yet, right? The only way we know that a support has been established is if we get a bullish candle close, right? Because until then, this can easily flip bearish, break the lows, drive down, retest the support, right? We've never broken this high. So let's take a look at the 1 hour time frame. If we're looking for positions here on GJ today, I think buys are really clean above here. Closures above here, we'd be breaking that daily high as well. So we're gonna look for buys above this level here on pound yen, which is 1863, 870. And then sells. Yeah, probably not too interested in sells here. Yeah, you're gonna need a range 2 breakout here. So you're gonna need some sort of a range 2. Yeah, sells I don't even like. We're too bullish. We're too bullish here. But if we were looking for sells, we would need a range 2 breakout. And we would need that to be at least below here, right? So we need something like this to show up, right? We need this candle to close, next one to close below the range, may even get like another push, right? And then you're gonna need some sort of support to be formed at that point before we look for anything. So once we get an established support, boom, boom, and then we're gonna need a resistance, right? So once we get that resistance formed, we could either take our sells at right here as a fake out back into the range, right? Or we can wait for sells below the range, the new range that we formed, right? So we could look for sells below here. Because what happens is once you now have formed this range 2, right? So you basically have yourself a new support right here, a new resistance right here. We can either take advantage of this fake out and trade this candle right here, or we could wait for this support here to break, and then we could look to take our trades, you know, coming down to fill this wick down here. So that's what I'd be looking for when it comes to range 2 sells here on pound yen today. That's the only way I'll be looking to take sells on pound yen today, because we are just very, very bullish. So yeah, and then all we need for buys is a simple bullish closure above this range, right? So let's say you come up like this, right? And then you get a closure, and we'll be in for buys at that point to push up. and retest that area over there. Right. So that's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at here today. We do have news on the pound here as well. Did that happen already? 10 a.m. Hold on. I thought I seen some other news here for. Maybe that's tomorrow. Thought I seen some other news for pound. Yeah, I guess that's it. Member Phil, shout out to Phil. So yeah, that's gonna be the story here for pound yen today, chat. So range 2 sells below here. Buys are pretty clean above there, and that's what we'll be waiting for. So I'll be staying out of this range here, right? It's gonna be a no trade range here for me today. And then anything above here is gonna be clean move. So I'll be looking to take advantage of this area up here. You also have that daily high, and you know, be looking to take advantage of this range down here. So take a pic, print it out, put it on your wall, put it on your Palm Pilot. Gonna stay out of here. These are gonna be good. These are gonna be good as well. All right. This is where my money's hanging out, and this is where my money's hanging out. And that's gonna be the day for GJ. And then let's go look at our friend US30. Let's get rid of these here. So let's see what the Dow's looking like here today. So monthly time frame, we closed bearish, right? We broke the lows, we closed with no bottom wick, but we did close below these levels to the left. So even though we did close with no bottom wick, we're still bearish. I know. But that's gonna be the monthly. Let's take a look at the weekly time frame. Weekly time frames are really bearish as well. If you notice these candles here on the weekly time frame, we were really waiting for some sort of a breakout, right? Because you had all these dojis here to begin the year on the weekly time frame. So 3 weeks in a row, just straight doji, right? So what do you see different about this candle than you do about the other ones, right? This one is officially closed very strong bearish, and if it's created a direction here for the Dow, right? So these candles are all very indecisive. They didn't know where they wanted to go, what they wanted to do. This candle now has closed strong bearish and has basically came out as the leader and said, we're gonna go down, right? So let's take a look at what that looks like on the daily time frame, get some more information here. So daily time frame has yesterday closed bullish. We closed with no top wick. We've already broken the high, right? So we have a bottom wick here, and price could potentially push up, or price could potentially push down today, right? Because you did close, although you closed bullish, you still closed below this area here. All right, what about this area? I think we might have closed right at it, right? So we did close bullish below. You can see a celery play here on the daily time frame, or you may just see an onion, right? You may see this thing pop up, you know, come into these ranges up here, and you know, push up to like this 33200 area. So we don't know yet. We got to go down to the lower time frames, get some more information out of this. Let's take a look. So looks like you have a pretty established resistance right here, and a support right here. Let's take a look left, see what that's looking like. So right now you're basically just caught up in this range on US30, waiting for a breakout. So this is going to be the range that you're kind of caught up in. You'll probably spend most of this early part of the morning in this range, and then you'll get a breakout, you know, after 9:30 today when the stock exchange opens up. So because for those who don't know, US30 is a group of 30 stocks, right? So it's not a Forex pair, it's not a, you know, indice or anything like that. So let's take a look here. So if we're looking for, daily is bullish. So if we are looking for buys today, I think buys are going to be best above this level. If you can close above 32822, then I think you have clean buys to push yourself up here on US30. All right, you got clean traffic to the left hand side, and then sells are range 2 sells below here, so you can take advantage of all this. So that is the story here on US30 for me. Range 2 sells, and you got clean buys above here. All right, so US30 right here is going to stay out of this range here. You may even be able to get buys above here today. Yeah. Let's take a look at that. The only reason why I would say wait for here is because this is when the daily candle flips, and if this daily candle ends up flipping, it's most likely going to break the high, and at that point you have clean traffic. So being that we have no top wick here on the daily, that's what kind of steers me away from buys above here. But I think if we do get, let's say, range 2 buys above there, then I think that'll work out as well. So we'll keep an eye on that today on US30. So we'll just put a level there for now. We'll just put a white line or something. And we'll see what happens. So range 2 buys basically above here, but any breakout is pretty clean in this area here. So yeah, so that's going to be pretty much a no trade zone. And you don't want to trade this zone. Look at it. Just look at it. Just look at it, right? You don't really want to trade this zone here today. So, but anything above here is going to be really clean. All right, anything above here is going to be super clean. You know, we may even look to take buys above here, and then range 2 sells below here aren't too bad either. So that's what that's the scoop here on US30. Staying the heck away from this, and definitely trading here. Definitely could see some potential positions here, but you know, down here is good as well. So we'll keep an eye out. We do have the NY open here in a couple minutes, so yeah, that is the breakdown. So now we just wait. Now we just wait. Premium analysis. I like that. Premium analysis. Sounds very high class. But thank you, George. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, whether you like it or not, we're staying up out of this range today. But anyways, what's happening? How's everyone doing? Was there any action? Let's take a look at the Discord. Anything going on in the Discord? Any London trades? What was this? Yesterday. If you guys aren't in our free Discord, come on in. Come join. Maybe somebody can put it in the chat for you. There'll be a link to the Discord. If you're not in it already, feel free to jump on in and yeah, join the community here. Let's see what you got. Let's see where you're working at. We haven't seen one since Juan's post here. Let's see your battle station. And you know, if you're new to trading, you can come on into this beginner questions, ask any questions that you have. Thank you, Green. And Got a traders chat room here where people post different analysis, different trades that they've taken, wins, losses, analysis, all that good stuff. We have a book club. Oh, Uncle Scout, you too. How was this book?
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. It's really short. It's like
Short book.
Yeah, it's like how many pages is this?
Uncle Scout got the magic keys there. Okay. All
I
right.
saw it 30-something pages.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah, it's a quick little read.
Cool. You too. So yeah, if you guys have any books that you're into that you would recommend, I highly recommend The Magic of Thinking Big. It was one of the first books I read back in 2012, and I've read it every year since. Amazing book. But yeah, if you guys are reading anything cool, let us know what you're reading. See what you recommend. If you guys got any cool food picks, post it in the chat. Let's see your W food picks that you eat. I also give an analysis, usually every day, YouTube live streams. If you have any charts that you want us to break down, feel free to post it here. Any Asian session, London, New York, any action going on, you guys can chat it up in these channels here. But yeah, it's the free Discord. Green put the link in the chat. Thank you, Green. And yeah, come on in. Welcome to the squad. So we got about 3 minutes here for this candle to close, and looks like we'll be in the range here till news, which is no problemo. You guys have any questions on yesterday's trade? Anything like that? Just let me know. We'll break it down, talk about it. But it was a beauty, man. It was a beauty. Where was it? Right here? Right? Yep, right here. So that was our trade we took yesterday. Pretty simple, right? Had a support being created. We 100% chat would have been in right here. If we would have had a better bottom wick, we would have been in at this level. But this was the beginning of a 4-hour candle, right? This was the 9 a.m. candle. 4-hour candle gave us a 3-pip bottom wick. And I just could not justify it. I could not take an entry at that point. But we did create a support. And you know, if you're unsure, just wait for a candle to close, right? If you're unsure, just wait for a candle to close, and that's what we did. We waited for this candle to close. We had 9:30 coming up. We had an even smaller bottom wick, but we knew that the volume was there, right? 9 a.m. is a bit, you know, you really want to wait for 9:30 if you're unsure, because that's when volume comes in. So we were looking at buy stops, break of this high. Once we broke, we pretty much pushed up. We were in and out in about 10-12 minutes on this position here. So very nice move. News pushed it up even higher. So full targets were tapped there. On yesterday's trade, me and Uncle Scalp went over it, reviewed it last night. It was pretty flawless.
Yeah, I saw that. Nice onion play.
Yeah.
Morning.
Yo, what up, Jay?
What up, Nick? How you doing,
Yo.
Jay?
Morning, bro.
What up, John?
What up, Joe?
Who else is on here?
Yep.
Uncle Scout, what's going on?
What up, Jay?
How you doing, player?
Chillin'.
How you doing, Jay?
Oh, magnificent. Mike.
Whoa, magnificent. See, that's what I like to hear.
I'm feeling magnificent.
I used to spook people out, man, at the gas station. They'd be like, how you doing today? I'd be like, magnificent. They'd be like, what the hell is going on with this guy?
Like,
How you doing today? Great, how are you? Oh, whoa, jeez, dude. No, calm down with the energy.
I'm magnificent. I'm alive again today.
There you go. Let us rejoice. It's a beautiful day the Lord has made here for us.
gonna be even beautiful when he gives me the bag.
Let us be happy and glad in it, right?
Look, I just let you.
Yeah, I used to love doing that. Now positivity and like personal development is a lot bigger than it was when I first started this whole journey in like 2012. But I used to remember going and just, how you doing? Doing great, man. How are you? Whoa, 6 o'clock in the morning, man. I'm doing all right. Like, well, you need to be doing great, bro. You need to be doing fantastic. That was the best one. Fantastic. Whoa, haven't heard that word in a long time. Oh, and what do we say? Candles with no top wick. Push up. What about you, chat? Are you doing great? Are you doing fantastic? You waiting for news? Oh. Amazing, blessed to be here. That's what I like to hear, Scott. I love the energy. You still want to take sells below here, Scott? But yeah, thank you guys for coming by here today. See, we should be good today. Should get some positions here. Should get some flawless positions here today. Can we get 190 subs in the first 2 weeks? For anyone who's not subbed to the channel and watching right now, do me a favor, sub to the channel. Just hit the button. Just hit the button. We got today and one more day, and then that's going to be the week. February was pretty slow. March should start to ramp it up here. Is this the last month of quarter one? I believe so. Then we head into quarter two where the volume really starts kicking in. There he is.
There you guys are.
There he is.
There he is.
The freaking
What up,
goat.
Tandy? What up, boys?
There's the energy I'm looking for.
Another beautiful day to be alive, right?
Ooh, ain't that right?
Feeling good.
Ain't it great?
Gosh.
Ain't it great? Tandy's already benched 496 pounds.
You know, the weight of the world on his shoulders, bro. I'm squatting that stuff.
He already did a 349 floors on the Stairmaster.
Yo, facts. You're pretty close. You're pretty close, dude.
He's ready to go.
Five floors.
5 floors? Ooh.
Yeah, you know, cardio sucks.
Close, but no cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you work out today, Tandy? Joe worked out buys and something, and what'd you work out?
My back, biceps, and my motivation.
There you go. For those that don't know, Tandy's a freaking gorilla.
Nah.
Don't let that little square fool you. That's a big boy right there.
Tandy's a big old boy.
That's a big boy.
I'm 5'2", 120 pounds.
That's a big old Florida man right there.
That's a big old Florida man.
Yo, look at this.
What's that?
It's a pigeon, bro, with a security camera on top of it.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Yo, you gotta send me a picture, bro. I'm getting good at this. I'm getting good at these thumbnails.
Yeah, I'm gonna send. I honestly, I wanted to go get a haircut yesterday, but I completely forgot. But I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you a pic right now. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be the pic, but I'm gonna send it to you right now, and then just play around with it.
Yeah, we'll get a rough draft of it.
Yeah, I'll send you like 2 or 3 pics.
Perfect.
Tandy, what's the pigeon with the security camera for? Is that just something you just made?
Well, birds are the government spy cameras.
I heard about that.
I don't want to make this shirt and everybody start killing birds, you know? Kind of messed up.
Then all the bird people will be like, Tandy's responsible for killing the birds. I sent you a few pics. I was actually working on them myself. So take a look, but you know, honestly, the one pic, if you look in the background, there's another guy's like arms from the picture. If there's any way we can get those removed, I think that pic would be solid.
Oh yeah, I can remove everything.
Oh, word? All right, cool. Well, what do you know? Look at that.
Oh, that's a great picture. Yo, I got you.
Yeah, that one's fly, right? Don't show the chat yet.
No.
No one can see that one yet.
That one's perfect. I don't think you gotta send me another one.
Bet.
Oh yeah, I see the guy's arms. Yeah, all right. Looking like that thing from Mortal Kombat. What
Yeah. Pick your character.
Yeah.
I can hear the news now. A gorilla from Florida has escaped and has started killing pigeons. Yup.
You forgot to add gorilla man on bath salts escapes and starts killing pigeons.
That sounds more like Florida.
There you go.
Can we look at the 4-hour on GJ and 4-hour on gold? Yeah, no problem. 4-hour on gold was pretty bullish. Looked like we were going to create a support, but pretty much rejected. Rejected that weekly high here. Where is it? That weekly high right there. So looking better and better for sells as the time continues ticking. In terms of the weekly time frame, right? But daily's still pretty bullish here. 4-hour is flipping bearish, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. And then, yeah, 1 hour is just choppy right now. But let's take a look at pound yen, 4-hour. So yeah, 4 hours gonna potentially break the lows here. So not gonna budge on this just yet because look how bullish we are on the higher time frames, right? So monthly candle, this could be just a bottom wick for the monthly candle to push back up. Weekly candle is weak. Weekly candle, the WEEK candle is WEAK right now because we are rejecting, but that doesn't mean that we are going to flip bearish or anything. It just, that's what we see right now. Daily time frame, we pushed up, right? We had a rejection. We tried to create a support. We don't know if that's a support or not. As of right now, that is a support, right? Until this low breaks, this candle could easily pull back up, flip bullish, and fill the wick here, right? Clean traffic to the left. But that's why we're going to be looking for some sort of range 2 sells today. And yeah. Yep, clean traffic coming down into this zone here for pound yen. So like I was saying earlier, we'll definitely look to take advantage of that, but we are going to need a range 2 here to form. Going to need that range 2. Even a celery play will do, but we're going to need some sort of a break, pull back, and then, right, we're going to need a break, pull back, and then come down. Got you, brother. Got news coming up in about 9 minutes here. No, 19 minutes.
What? Oh, unemployment. Got it.
Yeah. Unemployment claims coming in. Coming in hot.
What do you want the first one to say? Like your thumbnail. What do you want it to say?
Are you talking about the one with the hands? I mean the arms, or?
Yeah, well, like just for the first thumbnail. What is it, like 5 tips or like?
Oh, actually the first one we'll probably just put for like one of these live sessions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I'll have like a custom, kind of like right here, live Forex trading.
Eventually, I'll put your face on Leonardo DiCaprio like Don Haddick.
That's next level right there. I gotta get my M4 first.
Yeah, dude, that post, that hit right in the heart.
Nah, those thumbnails are pretty fly.
Didn't know the man was working at Urban Fresh.
Shout out to Don Vogt.
For real, dude. Insane.
My guy.
Him and Swaggy and Raja, dude. Just phenomenal.
Yeah. All amazing. All amazing
Fast.
people. Amazing traders. They have a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah.
Swaggy's starting his own prop firm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's like, yo, IML, move out the way.
It's pretty dramatic, his video for introducing it. My guy went all in.
Yeah, I saw that.
You seen it?
Yeah. But I think he thinks it's a movie, so
Yeah, nah, that's what's up.
that's for sure.
So yeah, just playing the waiting game here at this point. Yeah, I thought he was gonna really do something different, but it seems pretty standard. What I'm waiting for is one company soon is gonna have to do something about the target. That's gonna be the next like innovation with these firms, because 8%, 10%, that's it's obviously doable, but I want to see who's gonna step out and make it like 6%.
Yeah. Well, what's Swaraj promoting? He's promoting something that gives you like a monthly salary or something like that?
Yeah. It's not a lot though, it's just a little bit. It's like 100 or 200 or maybe even $300.
It's not Rocket 21 that Swaggy's part of, right?
No.
Because I've seen that, like Alex and Lambo Raul and stuff.
Shout out to Lambo Raul, the first course I ever bought. Changed my life.
Well, what course was it? Was it like the basics of?
It was what was it called again? The trading lab, I believe. And I didn't really know anything about trading then, so it really helped me out. Like he kind of explained price action pretty well.
Was it before IML?
No, it was after, but after IML, I still didn't know anything about trading.
Facts. They didn't talk about wicks. They didn't talk about anything.
Nothing.
The shark fin pattern, the bat wing.
Yeah, the good old harmonic scanner.
Yeah. But Derek, man, he's killing it with that stuff. So,
Yeah, shout out to Derek, my boy. I was talking to him the day before yesterday.
how's he? It looks like he's doing fine.
Oh yeah, he's doing great. He's doing good. The Goblin is in the house. What up? How's it going, my man? Glad to have you here. XAU Goblin. Chat, I really want to see 190 subscribers here today. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Is that a membership on Zoom? Yeah. Yep. Goblin, where are you from again? I don't know if we ever talked about that. Are you from the US or are you outside of the US? I can't remember. So 8 a.m. hasn't really done much here. Hasn't done much. If anybody is in the US or even outside of the US, we may plan to head down to the FX Summit. I just have to do one more thing and just make sure my schedule is good, but should be good for the FX Summit. So for those that want to head out, I'll let you guys know for sure if I'm going over the next week or two, and yeah, pull up. Hello brother, how are you? Good to see you again. Hope you're having a good day so far. Hope you had a good night last night. Still trying to figure out how to pronounce your name. But glad to have you here.
Mr. V, that's what I call him.
Mr. V. I like that. You're going to be Mr. V for now. Short and sweet. I really do appreciate your participation as well, Mr. V.
Yeah. Good questions.
I really do like when the chat is active and participating. Makes the stream a lot funner. I'm from very far away in the world map. Oh, snap. An undisclosed location here for the Goblin. That fits you right.
Yeah, for real. In a cave.
I really do like that name. XAU Goblin.
It's so cool.
Pretty
and
dope.
the logo's sick.
Setup right now for gold is looking like this. We're gonna stay out of this range here today. It's a bit choppy. We are pretty bullish on the daily time frame, but we are bearish on the weekly time frame. So this range right here is a bit choppy because we don't know. This daily candle could come down, break the low, create a steeper bottom wick, and at any time pull back up. So 4 hours a little bit choppy here in this range as well. You had a mean rejection right now. 1 hour time frame is pretty rangy as well. If you notice, it's a lot of consolidation here, and one thing's for sure, you don't really want to trade in consolidation. You see how small all these candles are right here? They're not good trading candles, right? They're not worth it. See how they're all very just undecided. They don't really know what they want to do. Then you got to push up, push down, rejection, right? So you want to stay out of this range. And then below here is okay, but you have a support right here, and then you have another support right here, right off the rip. And for me, this area right here is just not worth it. It's like a 25-30 pip range, but below that is pretty clean, right? Below that you have this support. Below the support, if you get a range 2 breakout, you're pretty clean down in this range. And then, right, you got a nice clean range to trade right here. And then below that, you have a nice clean range as well to this area down here. So that's why we're going to be waiting for closures below here. And then we could look to trade right in this range here where there's nice clean candles. No, so you want to be you want to be confident in your trade, right? And then above here you have the daily high break, right? There's a daily top wick. So buys are pretty good above this level here. You got more clean traffic up here. Fill the wick, and so we're going to be looking at trade once price gets into these areas here.
Somewhere in Lumbridge. that was amazing.
Somewhere in Lumbridge, if anyone knows where that is.
It's a RuneScape thing, dude. Oh, that's amazing.
Doing small profits daily with consistency is good. I think it will be easy, and again, not going to blow up account. Boom. Beautiful mindset, man. In 3 days, I've seen improvements in Mr. V's mentality. So I love that. Love that. Great work. Y'all do scalp, I guess. Flexible risk management during the position, or a fixed stop loss as per setup rulebook. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. So in this case, right, if we get sells below here, the way we would manage risk is pretty simple. What is this? Right, let's say we get a sell below here. Stop loss is going to be above whatever the previous candle. So let's draw it out here, right? Let's say we got a move coming down, and just forget about the range 2 for a second, but let's say you got a move coming down, all right? Basically, entry is going to be, hold on, I'll get rid of everything. Entry is going to be right here, right? Let's say on the flip of that candle, stop loss will be above the previous candle, and then this would be the area where we would look to move stops to break even. Why? Because you're going to come into a support, right? So at that point, we don't know if price is going to reject this support or if we're going to break through it, right? So at that point, once price touches this yellow line, we'll move our stops to break even. That'll be a risk-free trade at that point. And then, you know, we can expect the next candle to continue pumping down to fill the range. So that's kind of what the trade management would look like in this scenario. And then at that point, if this candle closes below the range, well, pretty simple. We can now move our stops in profit, right? Put our stops right here. And then we may even see the next candle, you know, start to drive down like so, right? So we scalp, but we do like to you know, make sure we're taking care of our accounts, right? And going risk-free at this point, potentially closing some partials, and then letting our runner turn into an intraday trade. Make sense? Oh, during drawdown? Oh, yes. Good. Yeah, let's go over during drawdown. So if we were in drawdown, the way we would do it is, let's just redraw this. I forget how we had it. I think it was like that. So let's say we go in, so let's say we get activated here, right? We get activated, price now comes down, we're in profit, but we haven't tapped this area yet. So we haven't moved any stops to break even or anything. Let's just put our stop loss where it was, right? So now let's say this candle now flips bullish, right? So if this candle flips bullish here, and it rejects that support before we got our trade to break even, and then all of a sudden it looks something like this, right? You have a bottom wick breaking the low, and then this candle flip bullish. The only way I would manage risk, so if it just pushes up, we get stopped out, right? We get full stops, stop loss gets hit, we take our loss, whatever. But as long, let's say this candle pushes up, but it never breaks the high, we're gonna wait for this candle to close. And if this candle closes anywhere above this range here, anywhere above this range, we will close out the full position right here. Because we know that if this candle is closing back in the range, there's a high chance at that point that this has become a fake out, and that the next candle will look to drive up. And why hit full stops if we don't have to, right? So we would exit our position, or I would exit my position right here, right when this candle closes, if it closes above this range. Now if it doesn't close above the range, right? If it doesn't close above the range and it's still, let's say it closes bullish, but it closes bullish below the range, like this, then I would continue to hold this position, because chances are if we're remaining below that area, the next candle should be able to drive down after creating a top wick, and then there you have your celery play. So that's how we would manage risk in both positions. That's 3 scenarios there. Good question. Real good question. Really good question. So we got news here in 2 minutes. Hopefully you guys took notes on that, because that was a good question. I hope I did a good job at explaining that.
Phenomenal.
Very crucial to wait for candles to close while managing risk. Because think about this, if we're gonna wait for candles to close to enter positions, and we're not gonna enter off of impulses or emotions or anything like that, then wouldn't it be smart to apply the same rules for exiting a trade, right? Waiting for a candle to close, not doing it based off emotion or anything like that. So that is a way that I learned to manage risk pretty well from Don. Yeah, GJ rejected that area. We're very bullish here, right? So we could easily break this high. So I'm telling you, if we can get a closure above this area, 100% we'll be in. But you want to stay away from all this here. Oh, we got news here. News pushing down. Let's let this news come out, and I will be right back.
Yep. Lower claims, so it's good for the dollar, bad for gold. We'll see. Up in the dollar ripping.
How did that news come out here?
It was bad for gold, good for the dollar.
So gold potentially will go down.
So
Oh, less people are unemployed here. Way to go.
yeah.
6,000 people have jobs that didn't have one last month. Would you look at that? It's really not that good though. 192. It actually went up, but now it's back to, it's still not good.
So if the Fed is hawkish, that's pretty much implying that they have to keep on increasing interest rates. So
Yeah,
it's
we
not
are getting
necessarily-
we are getting a word on the rates too. I believe next week. I think I've seen. Yeah, where is it? Powell speaks on Tuesday next week.
gonna play. Start talking, but yeah, where is it? Oh yeah, it's the 8th. It's the next day after that.
Freaking non-farm payroll. I don't understand how non-farm payroll is on a Wednesday. So weird.
But look at it on Friday. I think,
Yeah, you see the rates are coming out. Damn. Friday should be interesting. Wednesday should be interesting.
yeah, so the Friday's NFT, the actual NFT.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, it's just I'll speak.
Oh, but what about
the
this?
The one that's happening on Wednesday is called ADP.
Oh, the ADP. There you go. Gotcha.
Yeah, I thought they were doing it on Wednesday.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was weird.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on here? Broke the lows. Let's take a look at US30 here with that news.
Yeah, see now if the Fed was dovish, that's when it's good for gold and bad for the dollar.
Yep. Rangy. Hey, Green, did the song come on yet or what, bro? Nah? Shit. We're 4 hours deep from yesterday and today. 4.5. Shout out to Green. Nah, man. Same playlist here. I think I need to bring back. Bring it back.
So Scott, they increase interest rates. That makes the dollar more expensive. So it negates people from pulling out loans and stuff. So higher rates means higher dollar amount, lower cost of gold. They work in the complete opposite way.
Fundamental Tandy, baby.
So if they're hawkish on something, that means that they are more aggressive with interest rates, increase the power of the dollar and decrease the power of gold. So that's why you see like crypto going with gold as well, going down. The dollar. Yeah, the dollar's working right now.
Crypto.
So you should get these, my man.
The only guy I really follow for crypto news is Torre.
Still bearish on it.
He's always on the money, man. Yeah, I haven't really tuned in with him in a little bit, but let's take a look at the crypto world here. Oh man, look at all this blood in the streets. There's blood in the streets in crypto land.
Look at that weekly chart though. Come on, we found a little support, you know? Just a little bit.
I was about to dump my whole life savings into this. If we got below here. But never made it. New York City. Yeah, you never know. We rejected this area here, so Bitcoin can continue on down if we keep rejecting here on the monthly time frame. Look at this, man. All that hype. Mana, decentralized mana. Look at that. Downtown. Ethereum holding the support strong on the monthly here. Algo, oh man, look at that. I was gonna look for an entry on here to put some money into Algorand, but never did it. Thank God I didn't. All these white lines is where I was looking to potentially buy into all these cryptos, but I never pulled the trigger because Ted really pushed me in the direction to hold off on any crypto investments. But and he was on the money. He was right. Everything just came downtown. See all these white lines? These are all potential buy-ins for me. But I never did it. Look at that. Sheeb, I actually did buy Sheeb here. I was planning on becoming a Sheeb multi-millionaire, but never worked. Yeah, Sheeb I lost money on, that was about it. BTC was able to get out of that and profit before everything pushed down, but Sheeb got me.
Keep on holding for the next 5 years. We're gonna be Shiba millionaires.
Shiba millionaires.
Sheepaires.
If Sheeb just goes to like 1 penny, I'll be a millionaire off that. I'll make a mill on Sheeb right there. Trading while news is good. Taking entries. I don't like to trade during news because it's very unpredictable. A lot of volume dumps in at one time. This was not a red folder. This was an orange folder, so it wasn't like heavy news. But typically, you can if you're looking to trade news, you know, price good in the blink of an eye. This like let's say you're in like a sell. In a blink of an eye, this candle can go from what it looks like now to that. So that's why I don't really like trading news anymore. I like to wait for news to come out, let the market find its footing, and then ride the wave on where the market wants to go after that. But everyone's different. That's just what I like to do. Yeah, it's a bit risky. I used to trade news. You know, I've done well. I've also got stopped out too, so it's unpredictable, right? It's a gamble. And if you like to gamble, it's fine, but I don't really like to gamble anymore. But I have done pretty well on some news events. I think I've done more good than bad, but again, that's just luck. Are we studying CPI though? Yeah, this month. Exactly. So after the news comes out, is a different story. But one thing about CPI I notice is that whatever direction the market gets pushed in originally, if you wait for a 1 hour candle to flip, it really works out. I've seen it work out I think 7 times. I gotta check on my back testing log here, but yeah, I've seen the same thing on CPI about 7 months in a row now. So CPI is one of those news events where you'll see like that candle just in a blink of an eye, it's boom. It's a print. It's not even like a movement. It's just a straight print. And we will take advantage of it this month. Brother, will you tell me how I can grow my small account of $100? Yeah, just do what you've been doing. You set it up here, right? You said you've been taking small, consistent gains. Somewhere up here. Small profits daily with good consistency. That's all you need. That's all you need. I think it'll be easy. And again, yeah, just don't over risk, don't over trade. Tune into the live streams, you know, like get a good system down. Like we have a really good system down here. I think that's our biggest that's what helps us the most, is that we don't do a lot of thinking. We just let the setup and the system do the thinking for us, and we just run the play. We just are committed and disciplined to our system, and the system produces the results. So we leave emotions out of it, and we just run the play. So if you can just keep doing what you're doing in terms of taking small profits consistently, then your account's gonna grow. Your account will grow. And then let's say you get that account over the next month or so to like $300 or $400. Well, maybe do a withdrawal and buy yourself a funded account and see if you can get funded. And you know, instead of using $100, you could use maybe 10 grand or something, or 20 grand from those funded prop firms.
Because I'm in that same position. I have a pretty small account, and I view my account as how I'm trading. You know,
Yeah.
I just use confidence builder.
Mm-hmm.
I see the trade. If I can make 1% on this small account, then in the future when I get a funded account, 1%, 2% is going to be super easy. That's the main goal. I'm not looking to flip my account into $1 million. I'm learning to learn the strategy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Tandy could give you good advice on that, because that is what Tandy's doing. And like he said, the account size doesn't matter. What matters is you staying disciplined to a specific game plan and a specific system. Don't even look at the numbers, right? Because if you can do it on a small account, you can duplicate that same effort on a big account. And that's where you're going to start to see real gains. And it takes discipline, right, Tandy? Like, it takes discipline to come here every day, to learn a skill set, and not really to make money, so to speak, but just to get the skill down. And then once that skill's down, you can take any account to whatever you want.
Yep. Because you're just really appreciating the growth and understanding exactly what you're doing. Like, it's not all about just flipping a $100 account to $1,000. It's learning the skills, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Facts, just focusing on the process and not worrying about the outcome or the result. That's
Yeah.
facts.
Yep. Nailed it.
And appreciate the process too. I don't feel like I really appreciated it in the beginning. It was a lot of growing pains, but just appreciate, and you learn a lot through this about yourself, about patience. An amazing personality builder.
Facts. 100%. Great question. Yeah, trading's gonna bring out a lot of emotions, right, in you. And you know, I always like to say, you start off like square, and then if you have a good coach and a good system and really a good stream to plug into every day, then we can help you round out those edges, right? We can help you smoothen out, you know, and get you into a nice circular type of shape where we chip those edges out and get rid of those corners and refine things and make tweaks and make changes. And like Tandy said, it's not all about the trading, it's about your emotions as well. And yeah, that's That's going to be big for your success.
Yeah, just stay with us, man. Like being around Nick and John and Jay and everybody with that same mindset, you'll go far, man. You really will.
And it's really about how quick can you how quick can you adapt, and how quick can you become disciplined to the system. Like me and Tandy have been together for a while now, and Tandy, how long have I been extremely disciplined to the system, right? Like you and Jay would get into trades, or Jay or you, and you guys would have, and I would just streamline it. Like if it ain't my price, or if it ain't my system or playbook, it ain't for me. And you just got to be okay with that.
Because that's the main thing. It's not about taking a trade. It's using the money that you do have in the best opportunity possible.
Yeah. No.
You have literally FOMO from your emotions, and that's literally exactly what you need to do. Exactly.
And you can learn from me, right? But I'm not a guru, right? I'm just a man, right? I'm just a sinner saved by grace, right? So if you have some things that you're looking at and testing, well, you don't always have to just listen to me, right? Feel free to go out and test those theories, test those ideas, right? Just because I say I'm doing this doesn't mean that everything else is bad and everything else is a bad trade. There's multiple ways to pull money out of the markets here. So, once you really build a foundation, like on this stream, like Mr. V, like if you're new and you really don't know much about trading just yet, I recommend just plugging in every day for the next 6 months, watching these charts, listen to us, how we look at the charts, how we go about the charts. And over time, you're either gonna love how we do things, or there may be a little bit of mixture there. Like I know Scott's testing stuff on the 5 minute, and just test your own theories as well, right? I'm just another guy that's a trader. Obviously I could help you, but at the end of the day, your trading is always going to depend on you. I like what Nick said the other day. Make a plan before the day starts, like we do at 7 a.m. Stick to that plan no matter what. Later in the morning, you may want to react on feelings, but just stick with that plan that you made at 7 a.m. Exactly. Like when we come to the charts at 7 a.m., we're thinking logically, right? We're thinking just in terms of price action. But once this starts happening, right? And you're like, oh my God, we're breaking the lows, we're pushing, bearish can. The money starts pulling you, right? The emotions start coming into play, because let's face it, trading is, a lot to do with money, right? And money decisions become very emotional. And when those emotions start getting involved, you start making decisions that maybe you wouldn't make from a logical standpoint early on. So that's why you just have to make a plan on the day early on, and then just no matter what happens, the only goal at that point moving forward during that day, during that session, is to stick to the plan. Speed goes sleepwalking into the stream. Yeah.
What up, Bigos?
It would be great if you could talk about the concept of range breakout, or range 2 breakout, you mean? I see Bigos does. I see you tagged your sell area range 2 breakout. Yeah. So what I mean by range 2 is, keep in mind the daily time frame's bullish, right? So anytime the daily time frame, previous candle, whatever that is, that's what our bias is going to be on the day, right? So being that yesterday we closed very strong bullish, today we're looking for buys mainly. We're still open to sells, but those sells would have to be a range 2, and I'll explain that in a sec. But this bullish candle right here can easily, this bearish candle right here can easily push back up, flip bullish, break its own high, and then come up and fill this wick. So you don't want to get caught in that vacuum you know, that suction right there. And sorry for the ladies on the stream, but gentlemen, we don't want to be pissing in the wind, right? We don't, it's not a good look, right? Blow right back on you. So that's the idea of range 2 breakout. So if whatever the previous daily candle is, that's going to be the dominant bias on the day. So if we are going to go against that daily trend, we're going to wait for a range 2 breakout. Here's why. Because let's say we get a closure below here, right? You get a close below, looks good, right? Clean traffic to the left, right? Take advantage of this zone here. You got even, you know, you got more clean traffic down here to the left as well. So it looks very appealing to the retail trader, right? And here's what happens a lot of the time. We notice that when you're going against that daily bias, the next candle is usually going to wick down, break the lows, and then end up pushing back into the range. And then this is what right here, this is what you call a fake out. And then what will happen is this candle will close back above this range here, and then price will continue to push itself up, right? And then that equals you getting stopped out and ultimately getting fooled on the fake out, right? You have a fake out right here, price closes below, breaks the low, dives back into the range, and now you're like, shit, my stop loss got hit, you know, blah, blah, blah. What could I have done? So we've fallen for this many times. And that's what we said. What could we have done here? How could we have saved ourselves from this? So now we wait for range 2 breakouts. So when the first breakout pops off, we'll let it go, right? We'll let it go. And then a lot of times we'll see something like this. So you'll have another candle close, a lot of times with no bottom wick. And then we want to see a support formed. So once we get a support formed, right, like this, now we want to see if we can get a resistance. So we can create another range, right? So now let's say same thing happens. Now you get a bullish closure and then a candle to close bearish back below. And all of a sudden now you're back in this range. So we'll wait for this concept to appear, and then we'll take ourselves going back down, because this is your range 1. This is your range 1 right here. So anything below or anything in this range here, let's say, is your range 1. And then now you have created a new resistance and a new support. So this is going to be range 2. All right, now you have range 2. And then if you can get the range 2 to either close below, or you take advantage of this fake out back into the range, you can catch your sells coming down. And these are way higher probability setups than if we just entered straight up right here. So that's the idea behind range 1, range 2. Now let's say the daily bias is bullish, right? Let's say we close, let's say it's bearish and we closed as a bear candle yesterday. At that point, this would be fine. We would just look for a simple breakout below the range, you know, and then we would take entries right here, because we're going with the bias, right? We're pissing in the wind. So it's not going to come back on us, right? So that's the idea from range 1 and range 2. And I will be doing a video on that too on the YouTube as well. Mr. V, that's it, man. You got it. You got it right there. Stick around. You'll learn a lot more about that. All right. So this candle's going to close up here, this 1 hour candle in 1 minute. And we're still in this range here. Let's see what happens. Four-hour candles closing pretty weak bullish. Not the best signs there. Peace, John. Go get it, bro. All right, so we have this 4 hour, 1 hour, 30, 15, and 5 all closed up. Let's take a look at these closures. We closed pretty much doji on the 1 hour, bearish on the 30, bullish on the 15, bullish on the 5. So we want to really start to get these time frames to line up and all start speaking the same language here. But right now it's looking pretty good in terms of price pushing up here on the daily. So we never broke the low at all. I think 930 should be our play here today. Yeah, very interesting 4 hour close here. We want to see this next 30-minute candle probably pump up here. Wrong color. So we'd love to see this. And then we could take buys coming up. But yeah, pretty interesting close here on the 4 hour. We've never closed below the support either. So looks like this support's holding pretty well. But that's about a half a pip bottom wick, so we can't do nothing with that. So we just gotta continue to wait here. Continue to wait. Consolidating here on the 30-minute, so yeah, nothing much yet. Oh, we got 189 subscribers. Can we get one more? Who's gonna be the one to do it? If you haven't subscribed and you're on the stream right now, this is your sign to subscribe to the channel and be the number 190.
I guess I'll do it.
Oh, wait, whoa, Tan, you ain't subscribed yet? Chat.
Imagine, bro. That'd be so bad.
Can we get one more? I think we can get 11 more today.
I'll make my girl subscribe.
That's just me. No. We gotta have it organic. Someone watching right now is not subscribed, and I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Just hit the subscribe button. Don't leave us hanging at 189 today. This is your sign. I love all like the stream hoppers. Whenever an hour candle closes, if we're not doing nothing yet, I see the viewers fluctuate. It goes down and they come back. They go check out what everyone else is doing.
On the 10 o'clock is when it's like peaked out.
All right,
Everyone's
no,
ready.
yeah. No trade here. Let's go to someone else's channel, see if they got a trade.
Yeah.
Go to Donbo.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's go to Don, let's go to Raja, let's go to this guy, let's go to that guy. But if they're patient and they trade this way, I can almost guarantee you that none of those guys are in a trade right now.
I don't know if Don's about to get in a sell, but you erased it. Good thing you did.
Oh snap. Do. We'll see what Don's probably looking at the 5. He's probably waiting for closures above here, just like us. Maybe even above here. But yeah, nothing happened. Nothing just yet.
Mr. V with the motivation. My man.
Brother, if you're going with the right way here, I will right now, then there will be millions plus subscribers in the upcoming years. Exactly. We're in this for the long haul. So it's only our first 2 weeks here, or 2.5 weeks, I should say. So 200, pretty good. Oh, 190, 191. Thank you guys. Give yourself a round of applause. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to those 2 that subscribed. Those are the real MVPs. W. Thanks, y'all. Yeah, if you're doing things the right way right now, then there will be millions plus subscribing. Exactly. No rush. One thing I know is that success takes some time. Good things take time. And one thing I am familiar with and know a lot about is the process, right? And there's a process to everything. Process to getting profitable, process to getting subscribers, process to making a cake, right? Process to getting fit. It's all a process. It takes time. Things take time. My middle name is Process. But 9:07 on this lovely Thursday. Yeah, it's a process to everything, yep. That's how it is, man.
Everything great in life is a process. You know, you don't plant a fruit tree seed one day and expect to eat the fruit the next day. It's a process.
Yep.
You gotta plant a seed. You gotta love it. You gotta water it. You gotta nurture it.
Facts.
And then one day it'll give you fruit.
Process is very spiritual as well. A lot of good values get learned from process. And guess what? The beginning's usually tough, right? The beginning's usually tough, no matter what it is you're doing. If you can understand that going in, I love the people who quit right away on things as if you didn't think it was going to be tough. Like, you haven't gone to the gym in 10 years. You think you're just going to walk in there and look like Tandy? Come on. What is your Instagram? My IG is right here. So if you look at the bottom of the screen here, right here, it's Nick Stewart with an underscore at the end.
Just watch out. Once you add him, you'll probably get a lot of fakes. So,
yeah, watch out for the fake pages. I will never hit you up. Like, I will never message you and be like, hey, you want to buy this from me? I only accept crypto. So I'll never do that. So if someone does do that, that's not me. But yeah, you guys could follow me on IG. I'm gonna be putting a lot of content on IG pretty soon. I have a friend who's gonna help me out. We're gonna start taking clips from every stream. Anytime we take positions, or even like anytime we touch on some good topics, we're gonna get the video clip and I'm gonna start posting them on IG. For right now, before I start doing that, I did post yesterday's trade on my profile, so I'm gonna start posting trades in the meantime. our position, and then I'm gonna post a picture from the actual playbook. So that way you guys can always see that every position we take is gonna line up with the playbook. Yeah, there's my IG. And then when we take trades, you guys, if you can, start tagging me in the IG, and I'll start putting it out there so we can start really building our community here and putting content out there for other people who are looking for a stream, looking for a home, looking for a good community to tap into, and you know, that'll help them out as well. Let's take a look at pound yen here. Nothing. Let's take a look, peek at US30. Looks like you have a rejection wick. If you get this candle to close above the range here after creating support, US30 should run itself up. Got a nice range here. Clean traffic to the left hand side. Come up, retest this resistance. Above here is pretty nice as well. Alright, you could potentially make your way all the way up to what is it, 1833? 1833, 33,100 today. Too much gold. Very choppy here on the 30-minute time frame. Does this look fun? Any of you guys that are just like want to take a trade or whatever? There's nothing here. There's literally nothing going on. So just sit back, relax. It's all that. All that. I like that we broke the high here. And now if we flip bearish, we should drive down. Gave this a top wick. Yeah, I was watching all that yesterday. For all my 90s babies, my 90s kids. Who remembers all that? Amanda Bynes, Keenan and Kel. I was watching some episodes yesterday. When you're free pretty much all day, you sometimes you just turn on all that. Yeah, Keenan and Kel was lit. Keenan and Kel was lit. Kel loves orange soda. Hey, the guitar game on here goes crazy. Green, is this the song? That guitar game, crazy. I do. One thing that I seen yesterday, I haven't seen this in a long time, was the repairman, man. Remember that guy? I'm the repairman, man.
Yeah, what was that from?
That was from all that.
Yeah. It's all that.
It's all that. Yep. Good times. Good times.
And then yeah, the Amanda show. Oh man.
Yeah. Knock
Bring out
knock.
the damn.
Give me a sec. Let me go get Alea. She's waking up here.
I don't get why people call me in the morning. Buck, he knows. I can't. Oh.
So sit still, because we're coming right back.
Yes. Nick, that was the song? What? Wait. Green found the song? I kind of forgot what the song was.
Yeah, Keenan and Kel was fire too. I used to love that show.
Yeah. And then what was that movie that they made? Good Burger. Yeah.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
So good. He just threw that blanket on Alea like that.
You see her?
Dude, her hair just went.
You seen that? How'd you see that?
Yeah. Look at her. You can just see like her torso and her head.
Say hi to everyone.
Yeah, Leia.
She's my co-pilot.
Green was saying that he found the song. It was the previous song.
My co-pilot right here. See her? She just jumped into the chair all on her own.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I'm ready.
She looks a
I'm
little-
ready. Hey, baby, you ready? You ready for a great day? Got your sleep in, ready to go. Maverick's still sleeping.
Nice.
I thought that was a doll. Come on, Green. You know I don't play with dolls. It's over here. Okay, sit over there. She got her bluey shirt on. She's good. I do. Checked your story now about the W trade. Yeah, that was a nice trade yesterday. Let's take a look at that trade. We got about 11 minutes here till we can make a decision. Let's take a look at yesterday's trade. Live. It's pretty quick too. So it was right around this time yesterday, 9:30. Entered on the break of these highs right here. And if you notice, so we usually have the same plan for every trade, right? We want to see where we're going to have a stop loss. We want to see where we're going to have a take profit. And then we want to look left and see, hey, where's the first place where price can start to halt on us, right? Where's the first place that if there's an issue, where can it happen, right? So right here you have a resistance. So when this yellow line gets tapped, we use this as a break even. So once that yellow line gets tapped, you'll see us move our stops to break even here, making it a risk-free trade. All right, let's fast forward a little bit. So we're sitting in the trade, stops are below previous 30-minute lows. You had that support created, and now it's just all about pushing up with volume. So let's see how it went. So boom, you'll see stops to break even, right at that yellow line, making it a risk-free trade. And then let's start to pop up a bit. I think we closed partials at some point, like right there. And yeah, that was basically the trade. Broke the daily high, or no, that was the 4-hour high. So yeah, it was a good trade though. We were risk free at that point, no worries. We closed partials, we had already secured money. And yeah, I think this was a flawless trade here yesterday. By the way, chat, look, this was last March. I mean, yeah, last March here. We had like 23 trades all in all, had 3 losses here in March. So we went on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 win streak here before taking a loss in March. A lot of gold. Then we went on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, took 2 losses back to back on the 23rd, 24th, and then we finished up pretty strong. So that was last year for this month. But yeah, all in all, that was a pretty good trade. Never got stopped at break even, just kept pumping.
Yeah, you should link that journal to the Discord.
So I've been trying, and for some reason I can't get it to where people can like type in it.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say there? Oh yeah, I forgot to link the stream.
Or you do like that copy link to it?
Yeah, so I've been copying the link so that way we have basically everything documented.
Oh.
What do you need? Yeah, let's put the link here. Control.
Don's joke, that same thing happened where I couldn't type.
What'd you say?
Don's journal, like I tried to do that same thing, but I can't type in it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta come up here and hit File, make a copy, and then once you hit this, you should be good to type in it.
Yep, green. Do you figure out the solution to that?
Pretty sure you just hit make a copy. But yeah, I was able to link the streams to last month. So last month was like, we had like not that many trades at all, but yeah, I linked all the streams there. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Oh, that was exactly it. Make a copy.
Yeah, so that's what I was trying to tell everyone. If you hit make a copy, you should be good.
Nice, but it's just...
I got an entry at 1831. What do you suggest? Are you gonna buy or sell? Oh, buy. Should be good. Should be good. We're pretty bullish here. 4 hour pumping up. Daily getting ready to possibly do its thing. What did we get on that bottom wick here? 1 pip? Yeah. Yeah, that's it. You can share it through the link and then just hit file, make a copy. Up. Yeah. Yep, that's right, Scott. So that's what I was trying to tell everyone, just hit make a copy. So some people were saying it wouldn't work.
Wait, so you...
You should be able to type in it after that.
Where did you post it at?
Oh yeah, let me post it. Duh.
I like yours. It's a little bit simpler for my smooth brain.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen the new one, but I like this one. Give me a sec, I'll send it in the Discord here. So I'll send a link in the Discord chat, so just remember, go to File, hit Make Copy, right here, File, Make a Copy. That's what you need to hit. So until you hit that, you're gonna see my stuff. So I'll put it in the announcement section here on Discord. Oh, welcome. 2 new members on Discord. Welcome, welcome.
Oh yeah, Andre.
All right.
Stuff.
What'd you say, Tandy?
Andre, the last one. That was the guy that taught me a lot of stuff.
Oh, nice. Welcome. Welcome.
He is
Yeah.
the GOAT, dude. Amazing.
Awesome.
Just trades gold.
Oh,
He's
beautiful.
great.
Beautiful. So here you go, chat. So go to the Discord, go to announcements right here, and then here's the link. Open it up, hit make copy, go to file, hit make copy, and then you should be good to go. Aight?
Oh, it's telling me I need to request access.
Oh man, I don't like that. Hold on.
Things. Whenever you press share and then it says general access and it says restricted,
Uh-huh.
you can just I think changing it to
Changing it to what?
anyone with the link. Like press that arrow, that drop down arrow underneath general access.
Is that on Discord? Wait. General access where?
Through docs.
Oh, through docs.
Right? Is share.
Hold up. How you're sharing it. Wait, tell me again, Tandy. So,
So right up Google Docs. It says share.
on here?
On Google Docs.
Oh, so not on here, on Google Docs.
Yeah, in the top right.
So, oh, top right, share.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then it says like general access.
Anyone. Okay. And then just hit done, right?
And then, yeah.
Copy link so I could resend it.
Yep, and then copy link, and then boom.
All right. See that? Team effort. So scratch the original one. Let me delete it. So delete. Delete. Paste. All right. So now we should be good.
Noise.
All right. Teamwork makes the dream work. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Tandy.
Yes, sir.
There you go, Anthony. Up. Now you can now you can download it. I haven't downloaded this spreadsheet because I was locked. Okay, cool, cool. All right, yeah, sorry about that, guys. So yeah, now you guys are good to go. So if you're in the Discord, go to the announcements and click this link here. Do they still have to hit make a copy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just file, make copy, and it's all yours. Shout out to Don Vo for this spreadsheet. He that's where I got it from. But it's simple, it's a good tracker. So boom. Got that out of the way. Oh, shanky. So we got the 930 candle here. Honestly, there's really nothing going on. Not much for us here. Kind of just stuck in this range here. Four hours still has pretty much no bottom wick, so nothing we could really do at this point. Hopefully the volume maybe can drive us up. 930 volume can give us that push. That we're looking for. Well, that's a W. Got that done. Because I think I shared it one time before, man, but I had like over 100 people. I had to accept it for over 100 people, and I just looked at it and just closed it. Just left y'all hanging.
Yeah, like, yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's way too much. We'll have to figure this out another time.
You guys can just.
Heading off, George. All right, have a good day, brother. Thank you, Nick.
Yeah.
Have a great day. You too, bro. Have a good one.
See you in the wild.
See you mañana. See you back in the jungle tomorrow. Yeah, not the best price action here. Thanks for coming by, George. Might be a 10 o'clock trade here today.
Yeah, but until 8. That. I'm gonna add some fuel to the fire and walk the dog.
Okay. Peace, brother. Later, George. All the way up. Tandy is walking the dog. That's why you see gold pumping. It's one of our best indicators right there. How's all my New Yorkers? Did you guys survive that snowstorm? Heard you guys got some snow the other day. Some snow. Maybe that was the trick. Gotta move the hat. Put it forward. Oh, nothing? I've seen all my New York friends four-wheeling. Four-wheeling in the snow. Was that the only snow you guys got this year? The heck, man? Where's the snow? Yeah. Yeah. Four minutes till takeoff. What did pound yen do here? Oh, we got a closure below, but we pretty much drove all the way through. Gonna need range 2 here. So if we can get some sort of a push back up here on pound yen. We can take some sells here coming back down. We gotta get that resistance though. One hour candle's still open here, so. US30 rejected that high, still playing around in this range. Yeah, a bit of a range day here on all these pairs. Gold just choppy. 4 minutes till takeoff. Psst. Captain, reporting for takeoff. Broke the highs, see if it can pump. Still pretty much no bottom wick on the 4 hour candle, so it's gets pretty tough at that point. There we go. This was the confirmation I needed. My mentor looking at gold. Straight yucky. Not looking good. Not looking good. Pretty much. All right, 4 minutes, we're here. Tandy's walking the dog, that's why you see the pump up.
Oh yeah, should be in full effect right now.
Interesting, because on my broker I got like a 5 pip bottom wick, but here, what do we got? Good 3.
I don't really like the difference, like, of candles and everything between MetaTrader and. Oh, here we go.
Shout out to Odin, moving the market here.
Thanks.
Tandy putting the work in. He's putting the
It's
work
kind of
in.
surprising now. It's moving the opposite of the dollar right now. Unemployment came out, bad for gold, but it's not breaking the 4-hour high. Unless it does right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you had a support, right? But
Yeah.
really wanted to see a breakout of this range. But volume was there. How's that daily candle looking? Daily candle's flipping bullish. Very nice. If it breaks the high, it should go. So we have buys above that high here. See if it breaks this 4-hour high coming up. Not a chance I was entering on that bottom wick right there. Similar to yesterday. We didn't have a bottom wick right here, right? Waited for the next candle to close, and that was our position. Boom. They're the market maker. Nikolowski for 3. Bang! Nailed it. How did he know that volume was coming in? He's a genius. You're a genius, man. It's an honor for you to grace this stream. Today we got 3 points. Yeah, good job. Good call there. One thing you could have done here was basically just waited for the high to break. Kept your stops below this low. Took advantage of this. But not my position to take. $13 watching, 26 likes. Hey, yeah, everyone dipped. They were like, man, no 930 trade today? I'm out of here. Shout out to all the loyal ones that are still on the stream. We're gonna have some new mods coming up here in about 2 months. Let's see who's loyal, who's showing up every day, putting in the work with us.
I think I'm a time traveler.
I think you are.
It was like I was awake, right? And when I blinked, and it was like 30 minutes later. I was like,
It was just last night, and now it's today. What now? What in the world's going on? Yeah, you see that? Here comes the bottom wick.
Who's in buys right now? Drop a beat.
Bikos was like, it was just March 1st. And then I blinked. And now it's March 2nd. You skipped a day, Bikos. He fast forwarded life real quick. Hey, Bikos, how'd that trade go last night, by the way? I seen you post something, but then
I held it.
I fell
I
asleep.
stayed up till London. That shit, it broke out. Put my stops to break even, took profit.
Oh, good.
And it shot back up, hit my BE.
Okay.
I still secured.
You secured some profit.
Yeah.
Where was that? Was that here? I forget.
It's in the 1 hour.
Was it there?
Lower. To the whip fill. See how it's out and shoots up and it comes back down? Yeah, right there.
Right here?
Sold right.
Okay, you sold here, got activated, price pushed up, didn't break the high, came back, and then consolidated for a bit and then dropped. Nice. Wow, so you were in that trade for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, huh?
Yeah, but I was like working. So.
Yeah.
I think I'm about to start risking like 2% because this is Magic Keys.
2%. 2%. Let's take a look at the Dow here. Yeah, nothing. You see US30 rejecting the support, rejecting this resistance. What are we waiting for here today? Hold on, let's go back. I guess we're waiting for ISM services for the US dollar. PMI. Four-hour never gave us a better bottom wick. Yeah, this 4-hour here can do exactly what the one next to it did. See how it closes? Undecided. I don't know, man. I don't know about this today. We're gonna need that daily high to break. So that's why our buys are above here. If not, we'll come back tomorrow for a new day. Simple stuff. Yeah, look at these lower time frames. They don't know what the hell they want to do. Any setups for them? Nah, not really. I guess you could say you had this support 30-minute push up, but Volume was on your side. We could have taken advantage if we had a better bottom wick, but wasn't really looking to try anything in this range here today. Yeah, a lot of range. Ranging on everything. Everything USD. US30, nasty range here. I don't even know what these pairs are anymore. The Dixie pushing up, now down. Yeah, chat, I used to trade all these pairs right here. GU, EU, USD CAD, Euro JPY. Man, my brain was fried at the end of a session. NAS 100 I never traded. Just looked at it. And then Amazon, that thing, what in the world? I don't even know what to make out of that. Yeah, a lot of range today here.
If Amazon gets down to $75, I'm buying something.
Amazon?
Amazon.
75. Let's look on the monthly. Oh, damn.
Monthly's not too bad. You see that bullish engulfing right there?
Yeah.
Look at that.
75 is where? Right here. So break the lows.
Yeah, right around in that area.
Any
I'm
of
not
you
gonna buy a
guys
lot.
who trade stocks here? Tandy's a stock man.
Yeah.
He's the stock boy, but not the one at the grocery store. Can we break the daily high here? We'll stick around a little bit longer, chat. See if we end up. See if we can fill this wick. If not, we're off another day tomorrow. New York City. Dun-dun. Warning, warning. Can we get a closure above? A closure abosure. I get sweat. I'm sweating at the moment. How come you're sweating? Should be good. Should be in pretty nice profit here. I think you said you got in at like 32, right? $50 pips, you daredevil. You risky son of a gun. Love it. Gotta take the shot, right?
It's someone's in buys right now at 50 pips.
Yeah, somebody, Nicolosi got in at right around here.
Take those 50 pips in front.
Be brave. Be brave. Hey, you're chilling, bro. Dixie going down, yeah. I seen that. Yep. Break the lows here. See if the Dixie can close below and gold could close above. One hour closes in 5 minutes here. Let's take a look at the 5 minute. Stock price action, man. I don't know how they trade. Yeah, word. Mostly trades on 1 minute, I guess. Yeah, I do think a lot of stock traders trade off the 1 minute, which is crazy. Crazy. Download. Lots of gapping and fundamentals can throw price action very quickly. Yeah, I never really traded stocks, so I'm not too sure how they
Yeah, that's how I started doing swinging options and stuff.
Yeah, I remember that.
Every single day, it changes. Even like the option itself, if it loses volume out of it, you lose money, dude. Like
Yeah.
there's so many factors to it. It's crazy.
Yeah. Are you a student of Raja Banks? Oh, I'm glad you asked. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm a proud student of Raja Banks. Raja. That's what I was doing, Tandy. Oh yeah, Scott was trading stocks too. Swing options. Swinging options, nice. Good old swing.
Yep, and that's how I met Nick at the gym and
Yup.
our conversation. Boom, right?
Thin thread. Got a meeting, BRB? Yeah, I think you got time here, Green. I don't think we're gonna close above in 2 minutes. Oh. Do your thing, brother. Doesn't look like we're gonna close above here. GJ melting. Nice. Yeah, look, filled that range pretty nicely there. Guess 30 minute broke the low and continued down. Nice. Yeah, I wasn't too interested in pound yen sells here today, but I guess he did have the 4-hour celery put. But daily was iffy, you know. It was more bullish, right, than bearish. So weekly's pretty bullish here, but mean rejection, nasty rejection. Monthly, it's probably just making a monthly bottom wick right now. But yeah, nice. If anyone caught those, beautiful. Yeah, 15-minute celery there as well, but not a lot of drive. Yeah, that would have been pretty decent. All right, so let's see. Is gold gonna close above? I don't think so. 17 seconds. Can it push? Can it push? Push, gold, push. Everyone blow on gold. See if it'll push up. Raja Banks. Raja's the GOAT, man. Learned a lot from Raja. Raja really changed the game for me. Before I came across Raja, I was intraday trading. So he really put me on with candlesticks and zooming into the charts, right? Before that, I was basically looking at charts like this. What now? So shout out to Raja. This is where I learned the majority of my trading. Market fluidity. Great course here. Unlearn to relearn. I don't know why this says 59%, but I've watched every one of these videos multiple times over. These are some of the best, the simulations. But I've watched every one of these videos. And these videos. SRC. Great mentorship. How long did it take to absorb all that information? Took time. Took some time for sure. Year and a half. I mean, I would see me, I'm a little psychotic because I'm the type of guy that I will get obsessed and I'll stay up all night and just learn, or take time throughout the day for hours and just plug in, put my phone away, get the distractions away, and just learn what I need to learn, because I know if I learn this, then I change my family's life, right? And that's what we have done here, right? My whole family's here, right? My wife, my 2 kids are in the living room, and we're chilling, you know. So this is very important to me, and we're gonna continue to get better and better, and you know, make more and more out of it. You gotta man up, gentlemen. Your family's counting on you. But yeah, there's a lot of information. I also, before I took that course, I went on YouTube, and I found this video right here. I'll show you guys, one sec. I'm trying to remember the name of it. This was it this one? Oh yeah, this one right here. Right here. It was 5 hours. It was 6 hours long. And right here, look at this guy. Markets will do the same things over and over and over again. So making money should be easy. It gets hard when we do different things in the same market environment. Raja Banks. Right off the bat, I started learning a different mentality when it came to this game, and this was really good. So if you guys if you guys aren't in a position to purchase his course, I highly recommend checking this free YouTube video out. Amazing work. This course right here changed the game for me. All this information changed everything. So definitely recommend. This is free too, so check this out, because this was a great course. Even if it takes you like 2 or 3 sittings, check it out. You'll be glad. Amazing course, 6 hour long. Fire. Oh yeah, doesn't look like we're gonna get anything here today, chat. Probably gonna wrap it up here. If anything, we'll come back tomorrow. If I do take anything, I'll call it in the signals chat, but We're rejecting as of right now. Looks like we're trying to make a bottom wick. So we're trying to close above this area here. And right now we're just not sure if we're going to be able to do it. So yeah, once we get up. Oh, you just closed it up? Yeah, well, smart move, right? You were in profit. You're coming up to this area here. Smart idea to close up, especially a position that you were in since down here. That was your candle right there. That was your trading candle at 1 hour. So you'll probably get some rejections here. If it comes down pretty steep, re-breaks the high, I mean, that's still considered an impulse entry, so I probably won't take that. Gonna need a closure above 60 pips. Well done. Nice job. Nice job. So yeah, I think we'll wrap it up here, chat. It was a good session. A lot of good conversation, great questions, good topics. So we'll be back tomorrow, 7 a.m. Eastern, and do the same thing over again, right? Same thing, different day. So it was a pleasure today. Hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see y'all mañana, right? Peace. Later. Oh, you're welcome. Later, gang.